In the vast multiverses of DC and Marvel, there are powerful heroes, cosmic entities, and then there are legends. Two such beings, Superman Prime 1,000,000 and Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch, stand at the peak of fictional power. Not just superheroes, but living myths. But if they clashed, no limits, no rules, who would truly stand victorious? Let's begin with Superman Prime 1,000,000, the golden god of the 853rd century. This version of Superman is not the one we usually know. After outliving everyone he ever loved, he retreated into the heart of the sun for over 15,000 years, absorbing unimaginable energy. When he emerged, he was no longer just Kryptonian, he was something divine. His body glows with golden armor forged in the core of his star. He holds the wisdom of the universe, powers beyond imagination, and cosmic awareness on a scale that transcends time. This Superman has become immortal, omnipotent, and multidimensional. He can bend time, traverse realities, and his punches could crack planets. He's absorbed energies from stars, harnessed fifth-dimensional abilities, and even commands a Green Lantern ring forged from his own will. Then comes Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch, a form of Wanda Maximoff never to be taken lightly. In the Darkhold Omega storyline, Wanda taps into the full corruption of the Darkhold, the book of dark magic created by the elder god Chthon. Rather than being consumed, she absorbs its power and becomes the Darkhold Omega, a vessel of unimaginable arcane strength. She defeats Chthon himself, traps the power of the Darkhold within her own soul, and becomes the most dangerous magical being in Marvel history. She's no longer just a sorceress. She is chaos incarnate. Reality bends not at her will, but at her emotion. She can undo existence, rewrite fate, and destroy cosmic beings with a whisper. Logic, time, matter, all are meaningless before her. So when we ask who would win, we're not comparing a superhero fight. We're comparing godhoods from two different universes. Cosmic abilities, the depth of their true power. Let's now break down their full power potential. Superman Prime 1,000,000 is essentially a sun god. He possesses every ability the classic Superman has: flight, super strength, heat vision, cold breath, speed, invulnerability, but at levels multiplied by millennia of solar absorption. His cells are so saturated with yellow sun radiation that he can power entire civilizations. He can move through time, resurrect the dead, and even warp reality through willpower alone. He also carries within him the powers of the fifth dimension, giving him reality warping capabilities similar to Mr. Mxyzptlk. On top of this, his armor holds the essence of an entire universe, and he wears a Green Lantern ring charged by his own will. In short, Superman Prime 1,000,000 is not bound by physics, logic, or limitations, but Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch doesn't need to obey physics to begin with. Her power is chaos plus corruption. In this form, she can manipulate not just energy, but concepts. She has defeated cosmic threats, rewritten entire histories, and altered the structure of magic itself. Her connection to the Darkhold makes her a being of black magic, but she is in full control of its influence. Wanda has shown the ability to erase mutant kind with just a sentence. She has survived battles against gods, demons, and sorcerers. With the Darkhold's power, she becomes a narrative bender, changing outcomes before events occur. In her presence, reality becomes a suggestion, not a rule. In other words, Superman is a being who transcends power through will and time. Wanda is a being who erases power by rewriting its existence. The universe-shaking feats, what have they accomplished? Let's now compare their most jaw-dropping feats to understand the scale of devastation they can cause. Superman Prime 1,000,000 has survived inside the sun for over 15,000 years, absorbing limitless energy, restored entire civilizations across galaxies using his will, created new dimensions and timelines, held reality together during cosmic breakdowns, punched through space-time barriers, wielded the Green Lantern ring at infinite charge without recharging, commanded energies rivaling the source wall. In essence, Superman Prime 1,000,000's presence is salvation. When he appears, entire star systems breathe easier. His power is so vast that even beings like the Spectre and Lucifer Morningstar would think twice. Now let's consider Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch. Defeated and trapped Chthon, a multiversal-level elder god. Rewrote the entire history of magic in the Marvel Universe. Erased millions of mutants with a thought. No more mutants. Altered fate across all timelines simultaneously. Created alternate realities where heroes became monsters. Fused with the Darkhold without being consumed. Became a conceptual being immune to time, death, and physical damage. Scarlet Witch's chaos magic isn't just destructive, it's transformative. She doesn't punch or blast, she rewrites, and with the Darkhold amplifying her, Wanda becomes something no cosmic force wants to face. So, while Superman Prime acts like a force of creation, Wanda behaves like a force of narrative collapse. What if they fought? A cosmic collision course. Let's imagine it now. A battle beyond multiverses. No holds barred, no heroes to save, just raw, final form power. The battlefield is not Earth. Not even a planet. It's a pocket reality torn from the time stream, a neutral zone where all magic and science collide. Opening moves. Superman Prime 1 million moves faster than thought, striking first with a blow that causes galaxies to blink. Wanda absorbs the force midair and rewinds the moment. It never happened. Superman, adjusting to her timeline manipulation, rips open a star and absorbs its core in seconds. He hurls the solar force at her. Wanda turns the energy into butterflies, then turns the butterflies into shards of memory that pierce Superman's mind. Mid-battle, Superman unleashes time travel tactics, duplicating himself across the battlefield. Wanda sees them all and uses chaos fusion to collapse every alternate version into a single vulnerable being. Then she casts a spell to unmake the idea of invulnerability. Superman begins to weaken, but not from damage. From unbeing, he quickly encodes his essence into the source itself, accessing fifth-dimensional energy. Time bends, space folds. He becomes a being of pure will, surpassing language and form. Final moments. Wanda opens the Darkhold fully and releases a spell of narrative reversal, one that declares, "This was always your end." Reality responds, beginning to erase Superman's story from existence. But Superman Prime 1 million, powered by will, light, and solar divinity, channels the heart of all suns and rewrites his own destiny. He speaks a single word, truth. The narrative resists her. The two beings clash one final time, not with fists, but with concepts. Wanda with chaos and unmaking, Superman with light and creation. And then, silence. Final verdict, who wins the full power fight? So who wins in the ultimate clash of power, magic, and reality? The answer is, it depends on the battlefield. If the fight is about rewriting existence, manipulating fate, or using chaos to unravel power, then Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch has the upper hand. She can undo Superman's story before it even begins. She operates on a narrative level, breaking logic and continuity with ease. But if the fight is about endurance, willpower, and sheer cosmic resistance, Superman Prime 1 million could overcome even narrative collapse. He doesn't just react, he adapts, absorbs, and evolves. In a short battle, Wanda could win by rewriting his existence. In a long, drawn-out cosmic war, Superman Prime 1 million could outlast and overwhelm. But if both are truly at full power, with no limits, no hesitation, and full mastery of their forms, then the scales tip slightly. Winner, Superman Prime 1 million, not because he's stronger, not because he's faster, but because he embodies will, cosmic law, and the raw essence of existence that even chaos struggles to erase. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.